Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your fourth fan-requested matchup of the week. Quinton Eriya from the New York Pro versus Rafael Brandao. Latest show. This is the Europa Spain 2020 Europa Pro, Europa Spain, whichever you do prefer. Both of these two dudes, very lean, aesthetically looking physiques, not the biggest, thickest horses in town. Both pretty tall, and about the height. I'll probably get some criticism right out of the chute for how I size these two guys. Quinton, he's probably 2, maybe even 3 inches taller than Rafael, or just simply Raf, I've heard. Well, why did I size them like this? Actually, Quinton may be even shorter in this front relaxed. He's bending at the knees. Brandao holding his knees perfectly straight. I don't think that would make up for 3 inches. Look at his feet. He's going tippy-toe. Anyway, go to the front double. Sizing these guys is a venture on its own, I'm telling you. Now he's a little shorter here because he's not going tippy-toe, is Brandao. But it's still, his legs are a little bit straighter. Either way. Hey, if you think I missized it, consider that one guy stepped forward a little bit, made him a little bit bigger. Anyway, that happens 9 times out of 10 in bodybuilding anyway. The package that Brandao brings here, it is a cleaner, neater package. It's a better muscle separation as far as the upper body. Both guys have tremendous wheels. Quinton winning on the calves, of course. But still, I like that darn upper body of Brandao for sure. Go through the poses here. This is a good matchup. These two big studs, tall anyway, not thick, but very lean and aesthetic and, athletic looking. These guys look like probably be able to beat up most of those big muscle bound ones. Bodybuilders. Muscle separation just looks better. Looks like he's in better condition for Brandao. Even in the wheels, I think he's doing battle against this man, Quinton, and he has some lags, I'm here to tell you. Turn to the side. Basically the same thing here. You see what I mean? From the delts to the biceps to the triceps to maybe even the forearms. And in the pecs, well, Quinton looks good in the pecs, but muscle separation, all that for Rafael Brandao, it just looks like he is drier and more separated. Looks like he's in better condition. So with similar structures, it's a no-brainer, right? Well, there's more poses. And this one here for poor Quinton. This is a side tricep, of course, but it's a distorted picture. It's taken from panned way back, and it makes them look leaner, I think. But I would wager to say that maybe Brandao would probably win this pose anyway, regardless or irregardless. One of those is not a word. Anyway, it's not done yet. Go to the back. Because Quinton, if he won the last shots, glute for glute, these guys are about the same. Get that out of the way, right? It's the biggest muscle in the body. Of course you're going to judge it. It's the last defense for water storage as well. Lower back, glutes, hamstrings. Hamstrings are pretty tight. Looks like there's a vascularity level, a dryness for Brandao. It's just superior. And I think the structure of Quinton might be superior. So it could be a toss-up. I would wager to say that Brandao wins hands down. When you look at the Christmas tree even. They're just the hard, grainy nature of... I used to say that all the time, remember? Hard, grainy nature. I used to try to make it a thing. It's gone now. Disappeared. Soft, grainy nature. Go to the rear double. About the same thing here. I do like that structure of Eriya. And he's not in bad condition. Don't get me wrong. I just think that Brandao brings a slightly drier package. Pretty good in the lower half, though, for Quinton. Just when you look at back for back, and in particular, if you could see these two dudes live, you would see it. much more prominent, that Brandao. I mean, much better condition, much better condition. Go to the abs and thigh. Now, if I had one criticism for Brandao, he lacks muscle separation in the old abs, the midsection, the belly. Casus belli. You know who Casus belli is? Anybody? Rasputin? You know who Genghis Khan is? You should know who the other guys were, too. Anyway, famous people. They're funny. You remember them for years and years. I don't think they get any special treatment up in heaven. I think everybody's treated equal. Maybe. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. One could never guess. One could never guess. Quinton gets the abs and thigh, I would say. But I think it's far too late. Go to the most muscular, and Quinton finishes strong. He finishes strong. He makes you think. He makes you wonder. I pretty much had my decision made already. I like Brandao. No, I like Quinton in the front lat. I liked Brandao and most, if not all, of the other shots leading into the back. And I preferred him in the back. He was just harder, grainier, more conditioned athlete. But Quinton Eriya, he made up for his loss here at the end with a strong pose for that most muscular. He really accentuates his thickness here. He maximizes his lack of thickness in this shot. The way he's hitting this, couldn't ask for a better shot. Makes Brandao look a little iffy for even getting a win. But here is your winner. Rafael Brandao. Raf. I like Rafael. Like I said, reminds me of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes and a half shell. Turtle power. I liked the Ghostbusters too. Anyway, guys, look forward to this 4-way matchup tomorrow. It's going to be a dandy. And we have Brandao in with the Lions. It always seems that way. Young guy like this in with a bunch of Lions. I think we have Jay Cutler. Or no, we don't have Jay Cutler, unfortunately. You guys are going to be mad at that one. Jay Cutler. Maybe I'll do an impression or two of Jay Cutler. So massive. We have Kai Green, Phil Heath, somebody else, can't remember. All right, guys, that's it. 4 matches and 4 winners and a main event tomorrow. Have a great day.